My phone is charging and it says try. I was supposed to put a G on there, but I put it an E showed up. I said I'm gonna keep that E there for now. I have some ramen noodles that I have put together, but I just put the water on. These ones take so long. I don't like them. They're disgusting in a way. Like, I don't like them. First of all, I know that they weigh fake ingredients because it take too long for them. The ones that were in the jail, they didn't take that long. They were more natural ingredients. It's Chef Wu have some noodles, and they call them like vegetarian noodles or whatever, but these ones right here, it takes so long. But this is the package, and this is the ingredients too. That's another thing. This food that's out here, but the pack. Oh shit, the packet is right here. I didn't open it, of course, because even in their soy noodles they have beef extract. So I don't know what this shit is, but I'm telling you right now, not all ramen tastes the same. Straight up. But I have to eat this. I literally have to eat this because this is my source of food right now. But I'm probably going to return this shit back to the store because it takes so long to even. I said I'm seasoning with I had just with some salt and pepper. It's some little bit of cayenne pepper in there, but yeah. But yeah, I have put this together earlier in the night. And so if I got hungry, I have something to eat. And would have to be like really so disappointed that I didn't have anything to eat immediately. I have some peanuts and some peanut butter though. I'm planning to sit there in the sunlight and eat those peanuts. In which I don't know what peanuts really are. I was looking at the webs on the peanuts and like, is this some kind of fossil? Ugh. That stuff. But those noodles, I tried to find some on Amazon, and then some of them weren't even going to be delivered till like weeks later. I'm like, man, I don't know if Woodman's have any better ramen or not, but it's out there near Regency Mall or Best Buy in Kenosha. It's on its own. I don't know the address. Woodman's on bullshit. They were messing around and gonna send me what they just wanted me to have. And they no longer was even selling the stuff that they were advertising. They just assumed that I wanted some shit. They were messing around on the phone and all that stuff. Women have shown me many times that kind of behavior though. Discrimination, prejudice, things that's inappropriate. I'm not gonna just keep chewing this shit. If it ain't chewing right, it's not staying in my mouth because I already don't even want to eat it. And that's what I'm saying. What other choices would I possibly have? I gotta try to find me a job too, and I can't feed myself. I can go and get other stuff to eat. Shit, I can go to a food pantry. I can fuck around and get up with somebody and eat at their house or whatever. I can accept some dates or whatever. That's not what I'm doing. I'm told you what I'm doing. I'm eating some noodles. I'm eating some noodles. And those lunches that they be serving at schools don't even be all that better. I went to Snap-on Tours I was in this organization, but I really wasn't in it. They didn't fuck with me for real, and I ain't really signed no paperwork. They tried to give me like a little certificate for being there, but I ain't joined them. But I gotta make sure it's called the Exchange Club. They didn't even give me a shirt that fit me. It took them a while. I had to keep asking for it. But I was at Business Expo. I was showing up, and I had a growing family, a young family. But I went to Snap-on for a meeting, and they had a cafeteria in their building. I don't know if it's probably Chase Bank who have a building too. That they make sure that their employees have most of the stuff that they could want at work or need at work. And they even have food service that's delivered to their offices or wherever too. So they don't have to leave and go through, you know what I'm saying, like different challenges that will present itself when others are trying to go to those. They try to say that they don't have to give them the challenges that others face by giving them some sort of nutrition and the things that they could possibly want. Oh, but I don't know. But I'm not in any groups. I'm not in any groups. I'm not in any organizations. This was long before when I was trying to find my way, but I always had a household of my own. A household could just be one person or don't have to be at all. It's time to eating something. I used to be like, all my dad want to eat is Wheaties. I was trying to force him to sit at the table. I didn't know. I was trying to force him to conform, like to be a traditional, and I should never did that. It's more of a freestyle type of life, especially somebody that own their stuff, that got their own money, that's not out there in the streets. I wouldn't call them mistakes, but I know better now, and I'm not going to keep putting myself through that bullshit. I'm not going to keep putting others through it. Those sometimes were brainwashing tactics or all kinds of other things that happen, you know. And for me, it was a conditioning. But I don't know what sorry means to some people, but I'm sorry for that. My dad was taller. He was sitting up at the bar. I'm like, sit at the table. I'm trying to get my dad to, sit at the table. No, it was better for him to sit at the bar. It was higher the chair, and him with his long arms, he was eating his Wheaties like that. But I was fussing at him because I had bought higher chairs though. See, the chairs that I bought were higher up. See, I know what I'm doing. I bought things because the whole house was full of tall people. So I'm not going to buy these shorter chairs. But when children were sitting on them, the ones that were like 5 years old or whatever, their feet were dangling. So they were happy anyway, too. Or, whoever was sitting on the chairs or whatever. So I had all high chairs. Everybody had a high chair at my house. Everybody had a high chair. But that's why I know that I'm skilled. That I don't want to have to call it skill, but I know that I'm capable, if I had to say that. I know that I can do stuff. And I know that I do it to a point where I care. Like, I know that I can take care of myself. And I can take care of many others. But what I can do is be myself right now, right here today. But I'm going to come on some other time soon with a live video. I'm about to check on my Instagram page. Maybe Al Sharpton is going live right now. What news are you talking about today? See what I'm saying? It's not about live, let live so much. It's about people who do what they have to do to live their life and take care of themselves. Those are not my leaders. Those are just people that I see that I would kick it with, that I would talk to. You know what I'm saying? That I look at on their videos. I don't know Al Sharpton, but I know that shit. I would like, when I say kick it, that means like I could go walk and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Not just sit there on some bullshit. But anyway, I don't know what he eats, so I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sit down and eat with him or whatever, and I don't know anything about that. But what I can say is I appreciate who I am. It's not about Al Sharpton. It wasn't even intended to be, but that's what I'm about to do. But I ain't going on there for that, but I said maybe, because I looked at the time. Right now it's 5:34 a.m. So head over there to Instagram, virtually aware. Okay. So thanks. Anyway, I'm out here. It's cold weather. And I mean cold weather. I don't eat animal products. That's another thing. So it's more different for me. And it's not different. It is appropriate for me. This is who I am. So, but what I'm saying is I have to learn how to find food. So I'm not quite getting the calcium and the things that I particularly need. But there is something called Kikkoman, because the soy sauce I know, because I would buy the soy sauce. But for some reason, they don't really have it in the stores around here. And I don't know why. But I was trying to kind of glance for it when I had went to a store the other day, or whatever they want to call it. But it's called Kikkoman or something like that. And they make soy sauce, but they have a soy milk that is vanilla. I was literally drinking it. I should have had at least 3 of them at a time throughout the day. Like, so I want stuff like that. But it's no substitute or supplement. It's just a beverage to drink. It's not, they call it a milk. It's not, I mean, I don't know why it's called milk though. But, so I'm just saying, I'm out here, like, I'm living my life. I'm going to come on some other time soon, but later. I'm also about to lie down while it's still dark outside. I'm just going to kind of, like, look at my Instagram page for just a little while. Instagram, whatever, and see what's on there. And if I follow somebody on there, that's not because I believe in them or they telling me what to do or I'm... and whatever they got going on. That's just because I just want to see their videos or let them know that I exist, or also like just want to say like what's up, you know, like that's about it. But I mean, it don't have to be a greeting exactly, but I'm growing. I'm out here. I'm myself. I'm keeping me. So, I am Jasmine Renee Davis.